Okay, so this week around Carrell Auctions, I'll walk you through. There's a lot going on in the next few weeks. Just wanted to show you some of it. So right now we're getting ready for the Wednesday night auction. And if you haven't been here for our Wednesday night live auctions, they're lots of fun. They're fairly quick. You should come out. We have lots of jewelry this week and some other stuff, but we'll do a walkthrough on that in a little bit. If you haven't been out to one of these, you should come. So the main building is completely full, which is crazy, but yeah. And if you ever wondered what it looked like before you got in here, all the stuff laying around the floor and in piles, that's what we have to sort through to do it. Come on, let's go to the back. I'll show you what's going back there. So out in the back, we're going to have all three buildings full right now, which is nuts. Let's go in through the gallery side, and then we'll walk back around to the studio. So I've got another Hallbrook sale. This Hallbrook's gonna be really good. Great furniture, great art. And there's great art throughout, as well as lots of games. Skee ball, more high-end, more high-end. A second player piano. So if you want a player piano, be thinking about this. We do have moving options for these, so if you decide you want to buy a player piano and you have space for it, this one's fairly modern, plays really well. Lots of art and furniture from Hallbrook. This one will be up Wednesday night. Video games, there's vintage pinball. And I think the thing that everybody played the most in here right now, or has been playing with the most, Big Buck Hunter. I believe they paid $10,000 for this one, which is insane. There's also a little dab of mid-century in this auction. A few little pieces of glass, some art. There's more sofas. There's this sofa. I think retail on this is in the $20,000 range. Pretty cool. Cartier, Chanel. A humongous Curtis Cheer. This one is signed right here. So that's a pretty cool piece. This will be live on Wednesday. Bidding will open up. It'll run through the weekend after that. Tammy will have the dates and times. But I'll show you how crazy it is. Come on. So live auction Wednesday. Hallbrook published on Wednesday. On the studio side, if you haven't been back here, tons of electronics from Hallbrook, including Macintosh. But that is going to be all over the place in here right now. We also are working on a really neat collection of antique dolls, with antique dolls, vintage doll accessories, vintage Barbies, vintage furniture, vintage dollhouse pieces. It's a huge auction. I believe it's a single owner, so this is a really cool thing. We're working on that right now too. Over in the back, on the studio side, is pure chaos. More furniture from Hallbrook. I believe there are 6 of these 85-inch televisions. Kind of fun. This $13,000 shuffleboard, which is in the way, so somebody bid good on this. Let's get this sold. That's huge. And then we have, for next week's auction that came in, pop culture. We have 60s and 70s toys and collectibles. There's lots of good stuff in here. There's model kits, there's board games, there's vintage clothes, advertising. This is a really fun batch. So next week, if you want something that's really fun, come out next week. We'll do some of that too. But so that fills out this room. Let's go back to the other room. So the studio is completely full right now. And I mean completely full, all the way to dolls. It's full all the way. And then we'll walk through the clutter closet. Auction just closed. Mid-century furniture. There's some great mid-century furniture in this auction. We're a few weeks out on this one. It's just starting to pile up. We have mid-century furniture, fantastic antique pieces. If you ever wanted one, see if we can get past it. Well, hello, Tamara.
Well, hi.
If you ever wanted one, we have a loom, a working loom. These are modern. You can order these online, so they're like $4,000. So that'll get sold. More mid-century furniture. A humongous mirror. Maybe you have a wall that needs a gigantic 7 or 8 foot mirror, we got it for you. More video games. So the next few weeks around here are going to be really interesting. There's a lot of stuff to get sold, and lots of it's very interesting. We're going to sell through both auctions, through the live and the online, so just follow along. It's going to be a good couple of weeks.